Let's go through with this. So auto-play and that stuff. Okay, this should be an easy stage. Oh heck no, we are never using Duke Fleet. No. I respect you, Maxine, Canadians, all you people that love him. But no. No. No, let's not go all Gundam for today. Yeah, that'll work for now. Actually, hold on. Since I got Alleluia support, so switch it up with, where is he? Dang, right when I unlocked the Hallelujah support. That's because these are all equipped. Hold on. There he is. Or... Nah, that'll work for now. Let's choose Scout Geigar. Scout Geigar is cool. Alright, episode 36. Numbered Nation. Captain, our ship has breached the gate. In our present surroundings? According to the data the Archangel provided, we're at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. No doubt about it, I can see Mount Fuji right there. But just like Callan said, it looks different than what we know. Multiple high-energy heat sources approaching from 0, 3, and 6 o'clock. Are they nightmare frames? Just a moment. Unlike Zash, they didn't fire on us out of nowhere. Identified. These are nightmare frames known as Sutherlands and Glasgows. Captain, if we're in Japan, then we're within Britannia's sphere of influence. We should break through the enemy encirclement and escape out into the Pacific Ocean. No. The first thing we'll do is tell them we have no desire for hostilities. But isn't fighting Britannia unavoidable? I understand that, but if we make the first move, we'll be seen as invaders. Regardless of what Britannia may say after the fact, it is necessary that our first course of action be to express our desire to avoid hostilities. Otherwise, we risk making an enemy of all forces in this world. You have a point, but I kind of figured we'd be in a shootout first thing. From what it would seem, Britannia has only sent in drones and have an interest in the parallel world. Captain, we've received the transmission from Britannia. They want us to disarm and surrender immediately. And if we don't accept those demands, they will attack. Correct? Exactly, sir. Deny the request. It relates to the Isuribi and the Oceanists to not fire until Britannia does. Roger. Lieutenant Colonel Katsuragi, I'd like to propose a plan to see us through the current predicament. You would? Not quite. Have a look at the data transmitted to us. It's not just an escape route. It has predictions of enemy deployment and possible actions, even details on their commander. This was sent to me by Celestial Beings Tactical Forecaster, Sumeragi Lee Noriega. Tactical Forecaster? You can think of it as a mission advisor. Ms. Sumeragi has already predicted a situation like this after the gate appeared and prepared a plan in advance. She also made appropriate adjustments moments ago based on the data we provided. In such a short time, I apologize for sending over the data without permission. Our ultimate course of action is up to you. Even though Peteria provided the information, it considers our own personal circumstances as well. Captain Bright, I believe the plan presented by Celestial Being is the best we have at present. Very well. We'll abide by it and escape the combat zone. Captain, the enemy forces have begun their attack. Return fire immediately. Launch all units. I'm back, and I'm here to take you down, Britannia. Has the world changed during the time we were away? Parallel world or not, seeing Japan overrun by people like them is inexcusable. Yeah, especially when you take a look at Mount Fuji. Doing that's such a beautiful mountain. It's too much. Well, I guess it's supposed to set some kind of example, but that's worse than what I would have ever expected. Mount Asama is one thing, but I'm not particularly fond of Mount Fuji. Still, seeing what they did to it just pisses me off. It certainly has a powerful psychological effect on the Japanese. This world of Japan has been completely distorted by Britannia. Yes, distorted. They're not gonna rectify it. Alright, so it wants us to do it auto. I do wonder though, like, why? Well, I guess Ino's right. The control of Mount Fuji, it's more of a psychological thing as well, because it just, as you noticed, everybody raged. Everybody those Japanese. So that was the interesting thing. Ouch. Bruh. What are you doing, Colin? It's like, yeah, this reminds me of that horse girl racing game where you just watch them race. This is boring. Oh well. It looks like we're finally going on the offensive. That's good. Yeah, fight. At least they're slowly killing it. Colin's doing pretty good though. I kinda can't wait to get the Gurren Seitan whenever Season 2 debuts in this game. So now simp for its attacks. He was just saying, nah, come on, Ali, think ahead. And then the other two got these guys handled. I mean, it's got Geigar. Geigar would stomp on the thing. Geigar is like 30 meters. 30 meters versus 3 meters? Yeah, they would stomp it. Ah, well. An enemy reinforcing unit is approaching. This was also taken into account by its celestial being's tactical forecaster. Yeah, we sucked. Oh, we got some stuff at least. Let's continue on. Okay, we're at the Britannian Union military facility, the private quarters. Celestial beings Gundams? Yes, it appears they're working together with the unidentified ship that appeared from the light sphere. Heh, I thought they hadn't been around for some time now, so that's what happened. Previous investigations of the light sphere had given rise to the hypothesis that it may be connected to another world. Now that theory's authenticity has shot through the roof. A parallel world's mobile weapons, eh? The Britannia, Union, and the other nations will be desperate to get their hands on them. But they appear quite powerful. Taking them won't be easy. That's why they're going to be desperate. Like Celestial Beings Gundams, they could become a threat to this world. I admit, I have my own interest in parallel world technology. Billy, ask Professor Eichmann to speed up the custom flag's completion. Good lord, the machine itself is already unreasonable to request in the first place, and now you want to be quick about it? I can't miss my chance, you know. A confession is all about the timing. Right. You're almost like a maiden in love. Heh, well, I am a Virgo after all. So now we're going back into combat. Yeah, we're taking this off auto. Because the next one doesn't need us to be auto. Alright. Nightmare frames that specialize in ground combat are not appropriate as my Gundam's enemies. I don't see that guy among the enemies. The White Helm. The second he shows up, I'll take him down myself. Dang, so many nightmare frames. Yeah, we'll attack. It's better for us to do some damage, right? First things first, let's get that achievement real quick. Yeah, they're all gonna attack Hallelujah. So I'm gonna murder them all with Hallelujah. They're the ones picking a fight with the Kyrios. Yeah, die. Die! Mwahaha! That was fast. Enemy forces have gone silent. There are no new readings detected in the vicinity. We appear to have made an opening. No point overstaying our welcome. Let's get out of here. All units return to your ships immediately. After that, we'll proceed to the designated rendezvous point. Yeah, for once we get all three. Alright, let's continue on then. Let's see. We're at Tokyo Settlement, Area 11, Viceroy's office. My apologies, Viceroy. We failed to capture the ones that appeared from Light Sphere. Due to the special particles those Gundams emit? Yes, it caused a disturbance to all forms of radars and sensors. We continue to search for them, but with Celestial being involved, it will be difficult to follow their trail. However, they do stand out. Contact every sector and cast a wide net. Also strengthen the defenses around the area of the Light Sphere. There's a possibility something else may appear from it. Yes, Your Highness. Does it look like those who came from the Light Sphere already have a firm partnership with Celestial Being? It does. The fact that they had 5 of their Gundams together is proof of that. The Black Knights and the Japan Liberation Front, which are in hiding, have most likely noticed the battle and may seek to cooperate with them. Yes, we will have to take necessary steps to discourage them from doing so. Viceroy, is there anything I can do to assist? Not at the moment. As Sub-Viceroy, you will visit the facility as planned. It's your duty as a member of the royal family. I understand. Even though I'm the Sub-Viceroy, I'm little more than a decoration. There's nothing I can do or accomplish myself. We're at the bridge of the Rock Island. That was a pretty solid plan back there. Made it all the way to the Aokashima without any run-ins with the enemy. Yes. Captain, we have a transmission for Celestial Being's tactical forecaster, Sumeragi. Understood. Put the video up for the Arabian Oceanus as well. Roger. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Celestial Being's tactical forecaster, Sumeragi Lee Noriega. I'm Bright Noel, captain of the Rock Island. The plan you provided us with was of great assistance. Thank you for it. Don't worry about it. You have our own Meisters with you after all. And furthermore, Celestial Being has decided that a unique force like yours has the potential to cause an unnecessary chaos in this world. She's awfully frank about that. It was never our intention to add them to our forces. Although I acknowledge that, depending on the time and place, our presence could be a source of undue chaos. Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright, then what do you want from us? All you want is information about the gates in this world, correct? Yeah, that's right. Do you have some means to acquire information about the gate? Yes, we have the information that the Britannia Union and other groups have gathered while investigating the gates. Wouldn't that be classified information on a national level? I can't tell you how we acquired it, but I will share with you the information since we would like for you to leave this world. There's that frankness again. Misato's jealous of Sumeragi, probably. Sounds like a good deal, but I'd like to make some arrangement for resupplies while we're in this world. That won't be a problem. Is that agreeable, Captain Bright Noah? Very much so. I most certainly prefer being told to leave outright as opposed to being sweet-talked. Yes, I dare say it inspires trustworthiness more than anything. I appreciate your understanding. Now let me explain what we've learned about the gates and the current state of this world. Yeah, we'll continue on with the next part. My goal is trying to at least finish all this. This Hallelujah kind of went crazy. Oh snap, the White Helm. Also known as Lancelot, but still. I'm good with this. That's gonna get quite the amount of dialogue, it looks like. Okay, let's go through with it though. Wendy Cerebi. Say, isn't that kind of boring these days? Do you think so? Oh, this fish fillet is delicious. They're actually caught in the sea here. Make sure you don't leave anything left on your plate, Mikazuki. I can't force myself to eat. Besides, I have these. Martian palm fruits aren't nutritious enough on their own, you know. Okay, but how can you just go fishing like there isn't a care in the world? Last I checked, we were being hunted by Britannia. Food is important. If you don't eat something good, you won't have any strength left. Tell me about it. Still, how much longer are we going to have to hide out in this world? Until they decide our next destination. That's not really what well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. It's much better than wandering aimlessly. Here, we can replenish our supplies. You mean the supplies are already here? There's obviously no way they could get them here in a single day. Then I guess I'll just have to wait for a lavish meal. Do you want my portion? That won't do. Pilots need more calories, so please make sure you eat what you're served. You got it good, AG. I think I'll become a pilot too. Don't bother, it wouldn't last a day. I'm back. Welcome back. There are 3 gates in this, how'd the meeting go? There are 3 gates in this world. One of the other 2 is located near the Kilo volcano in Hawaii, and the last one is over Stonehenge in England. They still don't know which worlds they're connected to. I hope one of them leads to our world. How soon can we reach these 2 gates? England is a long way from here, but Hawaii is relatively close. It won't be an easy trip in either case, however. Yeah, there's the Britannia Union, which controls roughly 1/3 of the world, the Human Reform League that controls the southern part of Eurasia, and we'll have to sneak under the radar of the AEU Europea forces, which are centered in Europe and Africa. It's hard enough just dealing with Britannia as an enemy. I'm not really interested in the forces of this world. I'm only fighting so everyone in Tekken can return to our original world alive. Everyone in Tekken, huh? Does that include us? It doesn't, but I'm not gonna ignore you guys either. Except for Chiriko. Yes, this is the Mikazuki we needed. Why didn't the anime give us this Mikazuki? Bruh, yes. Why? He won't die as easily. If you're saying I don't need the help, I agree. That's what I mean. Why do we not have this Mikazuki? Why? Okay, we're at Tokyo Settlement at Area 11 Viceroy's office. It's been too long, my brother Schneisel. Indeed, as I'm sure Cornelia has told you, I'll be paying a visit to Area 11. I believe you are to be the one welcoming me? Yes. Have you grown accustomed to your role as Sub-Viceroy by now? No, not yet, I'm afraid. Although I would like to soon stand on my own and alleviate some of the burden for my sister. There's no need to rush. You can gain experience on how to govern practically over time. You have the potential. Eventually, Cornelia would very much like to see you succeed her as Viceroy. Yes. I believe that's why she's been encouraging me to select a knight of my own soon. I imagine Cornelia doesn't want there to be a repeat of the hotel hijacking. The hotel jacking that occurred previously. So you still haven't decided? No. All the knights my sister selected as candidates are all fine people, but... Appointing a knight is a privilege of the royal family. Don't rush. Just make the decision for yourself. Choosing a knight yourself is also necessary for your own growth. I understand. Well then, I'll enjoy seeing you again at Area 11. My knight. Someone who understands my ideals. That would be... Oh, we're back at Ashford Academy, in the clubhouse living room. That's right. My brother is always ordering pizza these days. I had no idea you liked pizza so much, Lelouch. Blame C2. I've just been saving up points. You haven't been feeling a little extra squishy lately, have you? Like on your arms? I don't think so. You should really eat pizza in moderation. More importantly, I heard you've been reassigned to the R&D division. Well, you seem busier than I expect. Yeah, we've been understaffed. Lelouch hasn't been making you come back. Lelouch hasn't been making you come here lately, has he? No, I came here because I wanted to see you, Nunnally. Heh. Thank you, Suzaku. I'm really glad we can talk again, just like how we used to. Nunnally. The both of us feel the same way, right, Lelouch? Yes, of course. Oh yeah, I had something to show you, Suzaku. Sayako taught me how to make origami. What can you make? I know it's a little misshapen, but... if everything goes according to plan, I won't be able to watch over Nunnally all the time. I'll need to protect her while I'm away. And if it to be someone that values Nunnally's life, then... Oh, sorry. I got to test some work. They need me to come back right away. I see. There were so many other things I wanted to talk about, too. Sayoko, will you go with Nunnally to see Suzaku off? As you wish, sir. I'll see you later then, Lelouch. Suzaku, I want to talk to you about later. It's important. Very. Got it. Then let's be off. Oh, right. Sparing a little time for your sad little sister? What a kind brother you are. And those look in C2's eyes. That look. I told you not to come out of your room on your own, C2. I'm tired of being a shut-in. More importantly, that man. Suzaku, was it? If you want to watch over your little sister, then you should just use your geass on him. Your geass is the power of absolute obedience. You can make anyone obey your orders. Haven't you used it plenty of times on others before? I won't use my geass on Suzaku. Because he's your friend? Yes, that's right. Is that so? Well, I really don't care what you do, so long as you fulfill your contract with me. I know that. Hmm? It's Ramogi. It's me. Zero. Not long ago, members of the Japan Liberation Front's Four Holy Swords contacted us. The Four Holy Swords. They were subordinates of Tohdoh the Miracle. What business do they have with us? They're planning a rescue operation for Tohdoh, who was captured by Britannia, and they want us, the Black Knights, to help them. Oh? This is a good opportunity then. What do you mean? It's a good excuse to enlist the aid of the parallel world ship Colin is on right now, the Rock Highlam. You think they'll be on board despite this being your first time talking to them? Yes, so long as they can get something out of it and it appeals to their moral compass. I'll contact you soon. We're at the Rock Island Bridge. So, this Zero. Yes, it's the one we've heard about through Colin. I'll be speaking with him shortly, and I'd like you all to be present for it. Understood. We've heard Maru Ramius talk about Zero before, but we'll just have to see what he's really like for ourselves. Apparently, he always wears a mask. Yeah, I've gotten involved with a guy like that before in my world. A masked leader rebelling against a large empire. I admit, I'm curious about this Zero character. I can tell you from personal experience that we'll eventually have to part ways with a person like that. Ha, he's talking about Char Aznable. Yes! I take it you had a history with the masked man. I take it you had a mystery with the masked man before, Captain Amuro? It's not history when I'm still dealing with him in the present. Char's taking off his mask now. Anyways, please put him through, Torres. Yes, sir. Thank you for accepting my call, Captain Bright Noah. I assume you are aware that Colin has briefed me about such things as Captain Maru Ramius is absent, correct? Yes. Then let's get straight down to business. We, the Black Knights, are planning an operation, and we would like you to take part in it. If you know about our situation, then I'm sure you can understand why that isn't easy for us to do. Even if it's a rescue mission, with someone's life at stake? A rescue mission? Yes, I intend to rescue the only man who could stand against Britannia when they invaded the former nation of Japan, Kiyoshiro Tohdoh. And your reason for doing so? He was called Tohdoh the Miracle for the fighting prowess he demonstrated in the past. Even to this day, he continues to be a source of hope in the minds of many Japanese people. His execution was declared quickly. If his sentence is passed, then the hopes of the Japanese people would die with him, and they would never be able to rise against Britannia again. Aren't you exaggerating there? That is how severe of a problem this poses for the Japan of this world. That is why the Black Knights must put a stop to Tohdoh's execution. We understand the situation, but what would we, humans from another world, have to gain from participating in this rescue mission? The way I see it, the risk is too high. We would be able to offer supplies much faster than celestial being. All we gotta do is wait and we'll get that on our own. But you would prefer not to overstay in this world and proceed to the next gate, correct? Let's not beat around the bush. Just what are you getting at? If you are willing to cooperate with me for Tohdoh's rescue mission, I will not only arrange for supplies. When the time comes for you to proceed into the gate, you'll create a diversion and disrupt Britannia. Slipping through their surveillance network will be child's play then. Celestial Being may have said something similar to you, but should the Black Knights join in as well, then your chances of reaching the gate successfully increase all the more. So you'd be putting yourself at risk, but stand to gain from it. Yes, and the same applies to your side for Tohdoh's rescue mission. While also acting in the service of what's right, by saving your life and granting hope to the oppressed Japanese. We've got no obligation to this world's Japan, but what he's saying mostly makes sense. What guarantee do we have that you keep your own word? You have Colin's achievements to go by, as ace of the Black Knights, as well as the risk I have taken of revealing information of my forces to Celestial Being by contacting you in this manner. That's true. If we had a mind to, we can threaten you pretty easily. Of course, that goes both ways. I would never order Colin to do something like you are implying. For now, I'd like you to give us an overview of this rescue mission. Tohdoh is held captive within Chofu Base. There, I would ask that you create a diversion. In the meantime, I will infiltrate the base with Tohdoh's subordinates and rescue him. So the bottom line is you want us to be decoys. We're going to be the ones that have to go toe-to-toe with Britannia. It is a judgment made with the strength of your forces in mind. There will inevitably be a certain amount of risk involved. Why exactly would you need to enter enemy territory yourself? Going there personally increases the odds of the rescue mission being successful. Also, as I am asking you to put yourselves at risk, it is only right that I put my own life on the line. Well, if we're going to be receiving the Black Knight's aid later, we'll have no choice but to protect you anyways. Why do you believe this would increase the odds of success? Because I am also a target of the Britannians. It doesn't feel like that's all there is to it. I believe we have an understanding of the operation. We'll discuss this amongst ourselves and give you our response later. I understand. I'll be awaiting a favorable reply. What do we do, Captain? I believe we should accept Zero's request. I know you talked something about the risk being even, but it's not worth it. We'd be diving straight into enemy territory. It's not just a matter of how much risk we put ourselves in. Britannia's hold on this world's Earth is vast and powerful. Furthermore, the gate at Mount Fuji is within their territory. In the worst case, they may be preparing for an invasion into Captain Ramius' world. And in addition, the data provided by the Black Knights and Celestial Being, I believe it is necessary we gather information on Britannia ourselves. You don't even know if you can make it back to your own world, and you're worried about someone else's? It's also because they could become a threat to our own worlds at some point. Yeah, I see what you mean. Are there any objections from anyone else? I do not have any. None here either. But are we sending all of us to Shofu? No, we will be selecting the members. Geass, with its electromagnetic wave shielding function and pelissider mode, is suited well for this operation. Yes, that's just what I was thinking. Major Kuruma, Lieutenant Colonel Katsuragi, please make your selection for the team members with consideration of the operation in mind. Roger. Understood. Alright, so we're at the briefing room. With the exception of those of the zegapains, the machines used in this operation will be limited to those of small size. Is that so it's harder for the enemy to find us? It's probably because there may be a scenario where it's necessary to enter a hangar fit for nightmare frames. Bingo. It'd have been nice to have the 3 SRT guys for this, but that's not happening now. Heh. You'll be bringing Colin since she's accustomed to fighting nightmare frames. Chiriko, who's a professional, and Dito. I want you guys to give it your all. You don't need to tell me that. I'll give nothing less than my best. It's a Black Knight's operation this time. I suppose I have done similar missions in the past. Isn't the Darien kind of big though? But that's only when he's not in his usual form. I've been told more than once that I'd be good for infiltration missions. Yeah, I guess you would be, since you can transform at any time. I'll carry you, Dito. You can ride in the Scope Dog's hands. Understood. We'll have the zegapains, Lasner, and the Maraftin taking out the rear guard. The last one is mostly because following Dito is top priority for Meg. I understand. Roger. The OCNs can use pelissider mode to approach the base unnoticed. However, this mode drains energy at a considerable rate, limiting it to 30 minutes of activation. In other words, that is this mission's time limit. If Zero is unable to rescue Kiyoshiro Tohdoh during that time, then our objective will shift to securing his escape route. So you've got to make sure to keep him safe. You can leave that up to me. But on your own, Zero's existence is necessary to us at this time. All members will prioritize securing his escape route should it be necessary. I won't be on site myself, but everyone, please make it through. Of course. As a Japanese person, seeing how Japan's treated in this world really ticks me off. Our backgrounds may be different, but we know what it's like to have your home taken away from you. With your strategy and everyone's cooperation, there's no way this mission can fail. Dear God, this has a lot of dialogue. We're at the Chofu base prison. It's been a long time, Tohdoh. Suzaku. Seems like you remember me. I see. Britannia would do something like this. When I was little, you're the one that taught me martial arts, Tohdoh. But actually, you taught me much more than that. But even so, I misjudged you, Suzaku. That was... Alright, let's kill everybody. Ugh, so much dialogue. Why? I really want to get the zegapain SSRs, but no luck on that. Chapter 37. Responsibility for the miracle. As expected, the enemies are panicking. Using Pelissado mode for a surprise attack appears to have worked. That was our purpose for being here. Now, all units, launch! Bring it on, alright, bring it on, nightmares! Dang. This is Zero. I have already infiltrated the base. I'll continue to the location where Tohdoh is held captive. Signal me when a path is secure for the four holy swords to break through. Roger. Holy crap, that guy snuck onto the base already. Yes, he's much faster than I gave him credit for. Does that mask and cape of his have some sort of stealth function? If anything, you'd think it'd stick out more. That's not important now. Let's draw the enemy's attention. How did they get here? I really want to see those parallel world weapons with my own eyes. You're much too relaxed about this. Lloyd, please send out Lancelot. No can do. As usual, the brass haven't given us the order to launch. I love his face right there. But that's... the Red Nightmare's out there too. Oh, fine. I'll have a war with the higher-ups and see what I can do. You just sit tight for a bit. Let's do this. Dang, Nightmare frames are fast. Good thing Colin's at least evading a bit. Still, Nightmare frames have insane amounts of speed. Like, wow. Alright, let's start killing. I need to get more SSRs or more ores from Meg. Let's go right here. And then we'll use the other two to start killing right here. Seriously though, Gagar could probably just step on these things. He's literally 10 times their size. His Nightmare frames are normally on average like... wasn't it like 3 meters or something like that? Ironically though, despite their size, they weigh a lot. Like, never forget, the Gurren Mark II weighs more than the Gundam Death Scythe. Good, they're all attacking Hallelujah. If only I had a map attack. Okay, we're almost through with this at least. What were the objectives for this again? I want to get at least... Dang it. That works. That way I can get the bonus thing. Damn it. All's nightmare frames gone. Suzaku, we finally have permission to sortie. Seems they aren't so worried about keeping up appearances after all this. Alright, I'm heading out. Large number of enemies are approaching the combat zone. Reinforcements from another base. Also, there's another unit coming out of the base. That's... I won't let you get away with this any longer. Zero, the white helm appeared. As expected, I've almost reached Tohdoh. Keep the white helm preoccupied. Right! You got enough, that's good. I really gotta reuse all those items. Haha, we're in the prison. What's going on? Our handiwork. Also that we may free you from this place. Seer Zero. Kiyoshio Tohdoh. The only man who brought Britannia to its knees 7 years ago. The miracle of Itsukushima. You want me to perform a miracle for you as well? That was no miracle. It ended in victory because it was based on excellent intelligence work. That's why I want you. That's enough. I pledged my loyalty to General Katase. Now that he's dead, I also... Don't be a coward! What? You must take responsibility. Responsibility for the miracle that you made. What do you mean by that? I'll meet their attack, no matter how strong they are. I'm a Britannian soldier. That one with the white helmet is the Black Knight's nemesis. It's in a different league from other nightmares. So that's their ace then. Will Suzaku be okay? Well, all I can do now is hope for the best. You won't get in Zero's way. I'll shoot down the white helm myself. Some parts of my Nightmare Frames is how fast these little monsters are. One thing I don't like about this is... Oh, never mind, it does show morale. It's right here. As I say, it doesn't show morale, but it does. Now we're good, we're good. What was the objectives in this one again? Okay. We'll use that to get over here and fight. Kind of sad, actually. So I think the only game that has an actual fully playable Lancelot from beginning to end is Super Robot Wars DD, not DD, OE, Operation Extend. That's because they got isekai'd into the Zoids world. It's been a while. This is where I take you down, White Helm. If I defeat that one, the Black Knight's fighting strength will plummet. But yeah, there's no game where they willingly, what's called, fought. Sorry, that they willingly gave the Lancelot straight from the beginning. In Z2, they gave you it for a little bit, but then it leaves you after Yuffie's death. Which kind of makes me sad. Like, come on, it's the Lancelot. Who doesn't love the Lancelot? We're almost through it, at least. Yeah, we're gonna have to attack. We'll focus on destroying all the enemies first. That works. Ugh, I can't retreat yet. Tough little bastard. Boy, you bought plenty of time. Resetta, send the signal 0. Roger. New nightmare models? They must be here for Tohdoh. Heh, it's too late to stop us now. Colonel, this time we'll rescue you. Yeah, if I want to get all 3. Oh dang, all these talking events. They're opening the walls of the prison. We're here to save you, Tohdoh. You're safe. It's you. On your feet, Tohdoh. Struggle until the bitter end, no matter how shameful. Only then can you die. When the name of Tohdoh the Miracle has grown ragged and tattered. and only then can the Japanese people accept their defeat. Until now, they had to accept it. However, now there is hope, because I can likely turn their dreams into reality. Heh. Colonel. Cooperate with Zero. I'll need your assistance as well. Understood, sir. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, Zero doesn't have the Gawaiian yet, so he's still on a Glasgow. Not Glasgow. Regardless. This is Zero. Tohdoh's rescue was a success. We did it. That's Zero. I can't let him go. Don't, Suzaku. He's persistent. Colonel Tohdoh, leave this to the Four Holy Swords. No, I'll face him myself. Even if my opponent is you, Tohdoh. Ah! It's Tohdoh's three-step thrust. He's got him. Good. Dwight won't dodge just in time. No, he predicted it. Ah, the cockpit. Suzaku? It can't be. Suzaku's the White Helm? But why? Someone you know? Yeah. Release the Harkin booster, Kururugi. The password is my favorite food. Take this. So you were that nightmare's pilot. You have become a cowardly boy who's afraid of altering the status quo. Denying everything in our society is pointless. Once I make them trust me, I'll have the power to change it. Further combat is unnecessary. Retreat at once. But this is our chance to take him out. The mission objective has already been achieved. Withdraw. Release the chaff smoke. All units, return to ship immediately. Got it. Suzaku, why? You shouldn't be here. You were supposed to protect Nunnally. Tohdoh. Continue down your path. Suzaku! Huh? Regardless of whether you win or lose, you'll achieve nothing unless you're prepared to sacrifice everything. That goes for countries as well as individuals. Until we meet again. All units will return to the ship. Engage Pellucider mode. Withdraw from the battlefield. They pulled out. It would appear their goal was to extract the prisoner. Who cares about that when they wrecked my precious Lancelot? At least the combat they did is nice. But still. Continue down my path. I will, Tohdoh. And now it's time to finally finish this. We're at the Oceanus. Colonel! Welcome back, Tohdoh. You've done well, everyone. We've had the Black Knights to thank for this. And so those are the people that come from a parallel world. It's a good thing that we finished the mission in the time limit. Yeah. I see young men and women among them. Even in different worlds, children will still fight. How unfortunate. It's good to see you unharmed, Colonel Tohdoh. You don't have a presence. He possesses a meta-body. His existence is something like the materialization of data stored within a computer. That only applies to the crew of this ship. Most of the people here are ordinary humans that possess real bodies. Whatever your individual circumstances may be, you have my gratitude for rescuing me, despite coming from a world with nothing to do with your own. I must thank you again as well. As agreed upon, the Black Knights will offer support to you. And I'll relay that to Captain Bright. Tohdoh, from here on out, I would have you and your 4 swords fight as members of the Black Knights. Very well. We will struggle to the bitter end for the sake of retaking Japan. That's right, Colonel. Wherever Tohdoh is where I belong. We 4 holy swords will fight with Colonel Tohdoh. Zero, There's something I want to talk to you about. About? About the White Hound's pilot? Yes. You said it was someone you know. Who? Suzaku Kururugi. He's the son of the former Prime Minister of Japan, Genbu Kururugi. Now he's an honorary Britannian in service with the military. And like me, he's a student at Ashford Academy. Is he your classmate? Yes. So your nemesis turned out to be your classmate, and he doesn't know you're the pilot of the Gurren Mark II either. Right. 0. In regards to how we deal with Suzaku, I am considering what to do with him. Wait for my instructions. Right. Suzaku, why are you piloting the White Helm? You have to become Nanali's knight. Nanali's knight. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Now we're back at Tokyo Settlement, Area 11's Viceroy's office. Sister, why did you order Suzaku Kururugi to carry out Colonel Tohdoh's execution? I deemed it necessary as Viceroy. Because Suzaku is an 11. Because he's Japanese? You must have seen the video of the battle just now. Suzaku he fought as a Britannian soldier, even though he's been treated unjustly, and even though he continues to face undue criticism. Even so, it doesn't change the fact that the boy is one of the numbered. There needs to be a distinction between the Britannians and the numbers. But that's why he's so concerned with Suzaku Kururugi. That's because I believe Suzaku is suitable to be my knight. What? I hereby name Warrant Officer Suzaku Kururugi as my knight. Dang, Yuffie. That's all for now. General Tohdoh is with us, though. Dang. That was way too long. Sorry, everybody, about that. Alright, next part ends part 4. So thank you all for watching. Until the next part, goodbye.